Hello, everyone. Good evening. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Hello. So, today we are going to learn some percussive playing, learning how to do some percussive strumming. So we're gonna have some more people entering. So before we get started, everyone make sure that your instrument is tuned. So just take a moment and just make sure that you sound like that. There you go. It's funny, it looks white like this, but then when I turn like this, you can see when I'm looking at the strum over there, you'll be able to see that it's pink. There you go. So let's warm our fingers up, everyone. So open your hands up nice and wide like this, and then close them. And then do it quickly a couple of times. Open them wide again and close them. Now shake your hands out a little bit. There you go. Now take a deep breath. Now everybody kind of knows Purple Rain, right? So I thought this was a really good one to choose to learn a new strum and some percussive strumming. And at the end, let's learn a new chord. Let's learn a D7 chord. Your first bar chord. Yes. So, okay. So let me share the strum for Purple Rain because you already know the chords. It's the four chords that you already know that we've done a jabillion times. So let's get started straight away with the strum for Purple Rain. So let's just do it on a C chord. So let me show it to you. You know what? Instead of sharing the strum, let me not share this real quick. Okay, let me just show you my strum real quick, and then I'll share the written part. Okay. Just like that. So it's down, chuck. So that's the first part. So there's three parts to the Purple Rain strum. And this is a kind of strum where you're going to use all of these different parts in different other strums. And I'll show you in a second. So it's just down, chuck, up, down, up. So let me flip this over and share my screen with you, and let's learn a new fun strum. Okay, so let's break this strum down into three parts. Let's start. So you can see I sent this to y'all. You probably saw this and was like, what is this? So the D is the down strum, and the X is a chuck, and the U is up. So let me just review how to chuck. And if you're not good at it, or if you're not comfortable with it yet, you can do this. You can just tap your instrument, okay? So, chuck. There's several ways you can do it. I do it with the fatty part of my thumb and my hand. And I just stop the sound. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, so I stop that with the fatty part of my hand. Like that. You see how I stopped that? So if you're strumming with your finger like this, you might want to use more of your hand. See how I'm just stopping it with my hand there? Like that. So I do this, so I do more of a twist. But if you're doing this, then you just sort of flatten your hand. Okay, so that's the review of the chuck. If you still need more review of that, I have a video I made for you. So if you still need a review of that, then go ahead and check that out. So let's go ahead and learn how and to do this. So this is basic. When you see these same symbols, whenever you're looking at a pattern and you see these symbols, that's what they mean. So let's do the first three, the down, down, chuck. Okay. Here we go. 1, ready, go. Let's do that again. 1, ready, go. Excellent. And don't panic if you don't get this the first time around. We're videoing this, so I'll post it tomorrow and you'll have something to practice with. You can just go back and rewind. So let's do that just a couple more times. 1, 2, ready, go. Excellent. Okay, the next little group of 4. So we just did this. So that part is just up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. Ready, go. Up, down, ready, go. Up, down, down. One more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Up, down. Okay, let's go ahead and put those 2 little sections together, starting with the down chuck. Before I go on, does anyone have any questions? Unmute and ask if you do. For sure, for sure. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down. Let's do that again. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down. Okay, one more time. Here we go. And I'm going to review this over and over again. Here we go. 1, ready, go. Down, down, chuck, up, down. There we go. Now, the very ending, listen to how it all sounds together, okay? So the only thing you have left to learn is the down, up, down, up. Yeah, right? That's the easy part. Let's try that ending. Ready, go. Down, up, down, up. Here we go. Let's do that again. Ready, go. Down, up, down, up. Let's switch chords. Let's move to the A minor chord. That's with your middle finger on the 2nd fret top string. Just because you're going to be getting a little bit of tired of that holding that C chord. So let's go ahead and move to the A minor chord. Let's do the same strum on the A minor chord. Let's just try that whole strum on the A minor chord. Listen to me do it once. Sorry. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, excellent. Let's do that again. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Here, let's do that again. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So that's the basic strum that you're going to hear over and over again in Purple Rain. Okay, I'm going to stop my share for a moment. Okay, here we go. So let's just work on the intro for right now. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen again. And if you haven't looked at your email, you got this PDF, or you can look at the Patreon site. The PDF is there also. If you, these are the same chords that you would use on any instrument. Keep that in mind. Same chords you would use on the piano, on the ukulele, any instrument. It's the same thing. Okay. So remember that strum. The first chord is the C. It's down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So the chord progression is C, A minor, G, F. C, and you can use G7. I use the G7. G or G7, whichever one you're the most comfortable with. And we're going to do that same strum on each one. So I think what would probably be more helpful, let me just write this progression down real quick. I think it would probably be most helpful if I just called the chord progression out to you and I put the, okay. Can you see that now? You can see the strum. So let me just call the chords out to you so you can see that strum. I think that's going to be the most helpful to you. So let's start with the C chord. So let's do this Purple Rain strum on the C chord. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. A minor, down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then we're going to go to the F major. Ready, go. Down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. G7 or G. Ready, go. Down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So this is very similar to the calypso strum. It's one of those strums that you just kind of have to practice over and over again until you get it. So let's go from C major to A minor without stopping in between, trying to do that strum, the whole strum on C major, and then the whole strum on A minor without stopping in between. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Wait a minute, can y'all hear me? Okay, how's that? Is that even better? Okay, here we go. All right, so let's try that going from C to A minor using this strum. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, chuck, up, down, A minor. Let's do that again. We're going to go from C major to A minor using this same pattern. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, A minor, chuck, up, down, up. Then you're going to go to F major. So let's just flip over again and look at, I'm sorry, C, let's go C major, A minor, G, and then F. So back again. So let's add on our G chord. C, A, and then G, and we'll end on the F. Let's just add the C chord for now. Here we go. Let's start on the C. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, chuck, up, down, A minor. Move to G. And then F. Back to C. Just over and over again. A minor. G. We're going to go to F. C. A minor, down, down, chuck. G. I'm using a J7. F. Okay, so let me switch over to the Purple Rain document now. So you have the strum pattern. Please don't worry if you don't get it right now, if you can't remember the strum pattern. Just strum down strums for right now, okay? If you need to practice that, but let's have a little fun doing the chorus. Let's just listen to it a little bit first. So, here's what it sounds like. You're coming from an F chord. Only want to see you laughing in the purple rain, in the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. So, actually, we're coming from a C chord. Purple rain. So there's no chord there. So I'm just going to give you a C so you can get your notes. So it's purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. So they have you switching your chords sooner than I want to switch them. But you can use this same pattern throughout the entire song. Now, you can also just do this. Purple rain, purple rain. You can just do a down strum. Purple rain, until you get the new strum. So don't feel that you have to just jump right in with that new strum. Practice the strum by itself, but to practice the song so that you can get the melody and the chords, go ahead and just do a down strum. So purple rain. So we'll start right there on the chorus. Ready, and 1. Purple rain, purple rain. That's just the down strum to make it easy for you. Purple rain, purple rain. We'll switch to the A minor in a second. Now switch. Purple rain, purple rain. I just keep this G the whole time. Only want to see you bathing in the purple rain. I save my C to the very, very end. So, shall we do that again? Save that C to the end. Okay, here we go. Purple rain. I'm going to start right there. There's no chord there. It's just your beautiful voice to sing. Purple rain, purple rain. Just your down strum, nice, easy down strum. Purple rain, purple rain. And go to the A minor chord. Purple rain, purple rain. Only want to see you bathing in the purple rain. So let's do that one more time. And if you want to get brave and add your purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. That's what it sounds like. So go back and go over it. And if you want to do that strum, go ahead and do that strum. Otherwise, just do the down strum until you get this chorus down. So let's do this one more time. And then I want to learn a new chord today. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, sing. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Now move to A minor. Purple rain, purple rain. Keep that G until the end. Only want to see you bathing in the purple rain. There you go. So we'll go over a little bit more of this next time, but we're actually going to be moving on to holiday music. So, which will be really fun. But I'd like to start adding a new chord every week. So this one's a tricky one. I mean, it's not super tricky, but it's going to be your first bar chord. What do I mean by a bar chord? We're not going from bar to bar. It's going to sound like that. Okay. So a bar chord means you have to hit all of these strings. And sometimes you can do it with 4 fingers. So you really could do this with 4 fingers. You would go boop, boop, boop. But that's really not fun. I'm going to show you an easier way to do a bar chord. So the first way would be to put your capo on your instrument, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to show you how to actually play one. So the first time I learned a bar chord, I was learning. I had to learn it to play Havana. So this is what you need to do. You take your ring finger. This is going to be a D7 chord, and it's a bar chord. Bar chord. So you're going to take your ring finger and put it on the 3rd fret. Everybody see that? Ring finger on your 3rd fret. And then you're going to put everything else. No. So you're going to take your middle finger and put it across all the frets. So I'm on the 2nd fret and put it across all the strings. And then your ring finger goes there. I put my pointer finger as an assistant. So let's start it so that it's going to end up looking like this. But let's just start it. You start with just your middle finger across all of those, and then your pointer finger gives it an assist. Then you take your ring finger and put it on the bottom fret. And you might get some buzzing. And remember what I had told you before, to roll the strings a little bit, but don't worry about your buzzing right now. Just try to get your hand and shake your hand out, because this is in your arm too, because it's not an easy thing to do. So let's do that again. Middle finger across the 2nd fret, all the strings, and then your pointer finger assists in the situation, and then your ring finger hits that bottom string. And we're probably going to need this chord for some of your holiday music. That's how you can find your buzz, if you have anything buzzing. I roll mine down. So instead of just squeezing straight on, let me just show you. Instead of just squeezing straight on like this, I roll them a little bit. Did you see that? It was a little shift. Watch again. This is straight on. This is straight on. This, I just shifted a little bit. It really does help. It's hard for me to stand up like that and show you, but it really does help to get rid of any buzzing. Shake your fingers out. That's a tricky one. Okay, let's do that again. So go from away, and don't practice this one too much, because and then away. Do a C. And then make it a D7. That's a nice little exercise that I like to do. This is one of my little favorite exercises. Take your C chord, your easiest one, and then add your bar to it, and you've got a D7. Okay? So let's try that again. That's an easy way. Shake your hand out. Might as well do both, right? Open it all the way up. Rotate your thumbs around. Do this with your fingers. Rotate your wrists around. Wiggle them out. Okay. So do your C. Now add your bar. C. Add your bar. That's a really good way to practice it. Now, my hand is actually starting to cramp from doing this over and over again. So if your hand is not cramping, then you go. So, shake it out. Let's try that again. Let's go from the C to the bar. C to the bar. C to the bar. Your fingers don't have to be on top of each other. I'm just assisting. And you don't have to assist. You can just do it with two fingers. You can just do it with your middle. So, that works too. You don't have to use that finger as an assist. See? Might be easier for you to do that. If it's easier for you to do that, try the C and just try one. If you can do it that way, by all means. It just helps me to not have to work as hard. To have two fingers there instead of just one. So let's do this a couple times, going from C to D7 together. 4 strums on C and then 4 on D7. We'll do that over and over several times. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with your C chord. 1, 2, 4 strums. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Did you notice that I was preparing ahead of time? 1, when I get to my third beat, I'm already preparing. Think ahead. 2, 3, prepare. See, I'm already there, right? 1, 2, 3, prepare. And again. 3, 4, prepare. Okay. So that's a lot of stuff. I'd like to circle back, if you don't mind. I'd like to circle back and review the strum. And every week we're going to learn a new chord and a new strum. Some strums you won't use. And guess what? This strum is not written in stone. You don't have to use this strum. You can change it. You can use parts of it. Any strum pattern that you're given is a suggestion. It's not written in stone. It's just some place for you to start. You don't have to use that strum pattern. So I'm going to give y'all as many strum patterns as I can within reason, obviously, but start learning a bunch of them just so that you can use them in different pieces. Your strum pattern will change a piece altogether. You can go to from sounding upbeat and like a dance song to it being a ballad just in changing your strum pattern. So that's kind of cool too. So just by changing your strum pattern and your rhythmic patterns. So let's go over this. Let's do an A minor chord right now because I think that's the least tired of our fingers. So use your middle finger on that A minor chord and let's practice this strum pattern. 1, 2, ready, and down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. One more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to stop the share. All right, so I'm going to send out a new schedule. I'm adding a whole bunch of classes because if we want to learn Christmas songs, it's going to take a little while. Christmas songs and Hanukkah songs, all your holiday songs are a little tricky. So I'm going to send out a new schedule along with this will be sent out to you also so you can go back and review your strum and your D7 chord. Speaking of which, let's do your D7 chord one more time. Start with your C chord. 1, 2, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, D7. And back to C. And 1, 2, 3, 4, D7. Ready, stop. Okay. All right, everyone. I will see you next time. Have a good one. And don't forget to watch this and rewind it and be sure that you get that strum pattern because we're going to add more strum patterns next time. And if you have any questions, give me a buzz or Marco Polo me. Bye, everyone. Happy ukin'.